There is a luxury apartment building next to Broadway in New York. That night, actor Jack was listening to a suspense blog at home. Just as the anchor was about to decipher the final murderer, the fire bell of the building rang. Jack had no choice but to leave the building first. The residents in the building also ran towards the escape route. Jack accidentally found a hooded man walking against the crowd. There was a fire upstairs, and he was very puzzled about the man's behavior. But Jack did not focus on the stranger. He just wanted to know the ending of the unsolved case, so he came to a nearby coffee shop. He had just opened the blog and was about to listen to the playback. Mark, a well-known stage director who lived in the same building, came over. They found that they were listening to the same blog. They simply put on the same headphones to listen. As soon as they put on the headphones, a girl named Mary came over. She was also listening to this suspense blog, so the three of them became friends in a short chat. An hour later, they returned to the front of the apartment building, but the security guard said that they could not go back now because the alarm just now was not a fire, but an accident in the apartment. They were very shocked, but soon turned into excited expressions. As suspense blog enthusiasts, they always wanted to see the murder scene with their own eyes, so they quietly went around to the back door to take the elevator and avoided the police. They quietly walked into the crime scene. The real murder scene was far more horrible than imagined. The murdered resident fell in the living room. His body was very scary because of the strong shock. Jack keenly found that the deceased was very familiar. He seemed to have met him in the elevator this afternoon. In his impression, the man was wearing a carefully ironed suit. His nails and sideburns were trimmed very clean, and he sprayed a small amount of cologne. He spoke with a little British accent and spoke to the person on the phone in a very hurried tone. He seemed to be waiting for an important express delivery, but his express delivery would not arrive until tomorrow morning at the earliest. This shows that men will not hurt themselves, because any normal person would wait for the express delivery to arrive to check if there is any problem, and then think about fulfilling their wishes. The sound of the door opening interrupted Jack's memories. A detective came over and asked them if they knew the deceased.